Okay, so now it's time for your first homework assignment. This is going to be preparing your science notebook. You need to be aware that this notebook is for science only. So if you're using a multi-subject notebook and you think you're going to get away with having science and English in the same notebook, try again. I will be asking for these notebooks at any given time, so we certainly don't want your homework for another class inside of this notebook. So get a notebook, spiral notebook, not a 3-ring binder, a spiral notebook that you can use for science only. If you're going to have a difficult time finding that, come see me, email me, and I will make sure that you have a spiral notebook. So with that being said, your spiral notebook will be your interactive notebook for the entire year. This is how you'll get most of your grade, and we're going to get that set up right now. So with your spiral notebook, if you don't have it, run around, find it, grab it, and come back to me if you need to. We're going to start numbering those pages. So with your spiral notebook, make sure that the spiral is on one side. Start with the very first page, and you're going to number in the very bottom corner. So when you number, make sure you're not numbering on the side with the spiral, you're numbering on the opposite side, the outer edge of your notebook. Start with the number 1, of course, number all the way to the very end of your notebook, and come see me again when you're finished. All right, so you've numbered all your pages. You should have more than 150. If you do not, your notebook is probably too small, or you did not do something correct. So remember, you're numbering front and back, every page through the entire notebook. So the next step is what you see on the screen right now, the table of contents. That will be your first 5 pages. So page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will need this table of contents. Go grab a ruler, and unless, of course, you have the most steady hand in the universe, you're going to need a ruler. Label the very top, table of contents, draw your lines down the page, and then come back and write the date, description, and page as the heading for each of those sections. Again, you'll be doing this for page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You'll need all 5 pages, table of contents. Come back and see me when you're done. All right, so now that that's finished, we're going to do a little bit of understanding of what this notebook is going to be used for. So you'll see I pulled up a left and right side, and the spiral goes in the center. Well, when you open up a notebook, this is what you're going to see. So you need to know that on the left side of the notebook, we're going to put everything that we're going to do in class, the actual little assignments and maps and data gathering that we do on the left side of the page. So anything and everything that we do that you can think of, like comic strips, Venn diagrams, writing prompts, sometimes we'll do analogies or metaphors, posters, foldables, magazine or newspaper clippings that we might use that day, data and graphs. Really, there's a lot of things that we'll be doing in class outside of the general lecture that will go on the left side. That's what's going to get graded by me. On the right side is your notes section. So anytime we do lecture notes for homework, possibly in class, vocabulary words, reading notes, anytime I model something in class, you'll need to have that in there. Basically, it's just your section to study should you need to go back and look at notes and what we do in the class. So that's really how your interactive notebook's going to work. You will have your first homework assignment done now, and you'll have your table of contents, which we'll start writing in tomorrow when I see you in class. All right, thanks.